Greetings from the Salt Lake City International Airport. Today is Monday, December 2nd, 2024. It is 8:41 a.m. Mountain Time. And right now I am going to take you on a little bit of a walking tour down the new river tunnel. So for those of you who have been to the Salt Lake City Airport over the past few years, or have been following the story, or even if you've never been here before, a new central tunnel that connects Concourse A to Concourse B just opened. By the way, that's where you would come in right after TSA. Everyone comes in there, and then you go through here. Now, initially, this concourse that you first enter is Concourse A. If everyone or anyone needed to go to Concourse B in the past, you would have to walk all the way down that way, probably like 60% of the way down Concourse A if you're going that direction, and then take a long tunnel to go over the Concourse B, which I don't know if you can see it, but in the background of that windows there's a brown building. That's where Concourse B would be. And this tunnel here has been under construction for a while, but it just opened, I believe, on October 22nd, 2024. And in addition to having it being a tunnel, they made it very artistic and with some cool lighting, calling it the river. Let's see if we can get a glance at the map here. I was hoping to see it on a bigger version, but I don't think that screen's not working at the moment. But in essence, what I was just pointing out is we came in here, and then Concourse A, you could either go over here, which some of this part's been expanding and finally finished like a year or so ago. But if you wanted to go to Concourse B in the past, you would have to go all the way down here and then walk this long tunnel. And this new tunnel, which just opened, is not going to help you if you're here, like having a gate that's all the way over here. It's going to be the same distance whether you go there or here. But where it will help you is, let's say you had a gate here. Instead of having to go this all the way down the tunnel and then backtracking all the way, now you can just take a straight shot and go there, or if there's a gate here, it'll end up being shorter. So let's go ahead and go down the escalators and take a look at this. By the way, you have the nice Christmas tree up for the holiday season. According to online information, it says that the artist that designed this river tunnel is Gordon Huther. Forgive me if I mispronounce that name, but it says it's an immersive experience designed to create a sense of walking on the floor of a river with light and natural currents overhead. And the vision is coming to life through specialized lighting, through color choices, custom-made flooring, and a playlist of nearly 100 songs that has been curated by the artist. If you're disabled or can't walk too well, you can have them take you on that cart. Just trying to get a vibe of the effects. Looks a little bit narrower than the other tunnel, where on the other tunnel you have spaces on the other side of that escalator that you can also walk. But it's still pretty wide. And now one thing you may be wondering is, hey, this still requires, a lot of walking, even though there's a people mover. What about the possibility of a train? Well, there's still no set date or plan or construction, but what they have done is when they built this tunnel, they allocated a space. I'm not sure if it's on this side of the tunnel or if it's on that side of the tunnel, but they allocated a space that would fit a future train. So basically, sometime down the road, there are plans to probably put in a train, but nothing is set in stone. Like, for all we know, that could be in 2030 something. And that might also wait until they start working on Concourse C, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe way down the road they are going to expand the airport even more and have a third concourse, and that way it would make even more sense to have a train, because having someone walk from Concourse A, Concourse B, take the length of that and then double it if you're going to Concourse C. That would be quite a bit of walking. If you've been to the other tunnel before, it's all normal white lighting, but on the wall, one of the walls, they have a big long mural that represents all 4 seasons. One thing that's also supposed to be interesting or fun for regulars is that at the end of this tunnel, they reinstalled the world map from the former Airport Terminal 1 in Salt Lake City. I believe I saw that world map prior to them renovating and building this new airport, which was around like 2000, I feel like it was around 2019. I definitely know I was here in 2018 when I experienced the old look of the airport, and then the next time I came back like a year or two later, I was like, whoa, well, what happened to everything? It caught me off guard. So nice, pleasant walk. Like it's something that I enjoy going through it. I don't know if a tourist or something would take 2 thoughts about it, but it's enjoyable. It's also nice they have 4 escalators here. On the other one, there's 2 escalators for going one direction and 1 escalator going the other way. One thing that should help too is instead of having all the B concourse traffic crowding a lot of Concourse A just to get to that tunnel, now you can immediately take all that traffic and funnel it right away so that people aren't having to walk through Concourse A. So that should help also with that. So let's take a look here. As soon as we get up here, we should see the world map, and there it is on the ground. Now the lobby area of seating isn't nearly as big as it was in Concourse A, but it's nice that they have some seating here too, because this is new. A lot of times I take Frontier, so when I would go here, there's not like a dedicated seating space. They have the tree there and also a globe up top. And they still have plans to expand Concourse B a little bit more down that direction. And I believe the other thing that I'm not sure if this was in the previous airport or not, but they brought something from like the Natural History Museum, that dinosaur carving or skeleton over there. But yeah, it gives us a good grasp of the river tunnel in Salt Lake City. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell us what you think about the latest addition to the Salt Lake City Airport. We will see you next time.